この動画は英語解説のリスニング練習動画です。
Oscar Piastri, the home favourite, has hit the wall. He said he's okay, but extraordinarily, we've already lost a McLaren from this race. Over the curb, off the curb, into the wall, out of the Grand Prix. Absolutely extraordinary. Formula One in 2026 begins when the 5 red lights go out. The new season is underway. They crawl off the line. And Hadjar's going to have an unbelievable chance to go from third to first, but he didn't get a good launch, and Charles Leclerc's to the inside. He's done it! What a start for the Ferraris! Charles Leclerc goes through. He climbs 3 positions and takes the lead from 4th on the grid. Charles Leclerc, George Russell, then Isaac Hadjar are your top 3. There was so much wheel spin for those on the front row. Kimi Antonelli is already down, and what an absolutely superb getaway for Arvid Lindblad, who's into 4th. Charles Leclerc, then George Russell, Hadjar, Lindblad, Hamilton, your top 5.
They teased it in winter testing, they delivered it here in Bahrain, and he has bolted. He has absolutely bolted away at the front here, and this now is not on the script for Mercedes.
Leclerc's initial getaway wasn't actually as outstanding as we expected. Hamilton was almost coming through for the lead as well.
Early battling. You've got Pierre Gasly putting the pressure on Esteban Ocon. These two started together. Been a really around the outside. That is very, very close there between the 2 Red Bull stable drivers. Hamilton's got a good launch off that corner, about to go wheel to wheel. Are we about to go 3 wide? Lindblad finds himself getting through. Lindblad to 3rd, Hamilton to 4th, and Hadjar down to 5th.
Unbelievable, Arvid Lindblad.
Hamilton then gets up to 3rd. Frenetic opening lap in Albert Park.
Advantage Ferrari on that start.
Can he come back immediately? Yes, he does. Hadjar gets back immediately. So where you deploy the power is everything. It's pass and repass. That Mercedes is a rocket ship. Charles Leclerc will try and hang on to it. He's a former winner around here in the past. Now let's go bottom left with Max Verstappen, who's passing Valtteri Bottas in the Cadillac, and he takes the position. Out front, George Russell sweeps by, and the Mercedes man reclaims the lead on lap 2.
There's a big closing speed coming.
If you see the flashing lights of the car ahead, it means it's slowing down, and Charles Leclerc is going to try and go all the way around the outside to retake the lead of the Australian Grand Prix. In the background, Kimi Antonelli is up to 4th. George Russell is up to the lead. Not quite. He's putting all of the pressure on. Charles Leclerc prepared to be brave. He doesn't care how quick the Mercedes is. He's going to cling on to the lead with his fingertips.
How does the car perform in race trim, in dirty air, with tailwinds as we've got into turn 1 on this day in history? So there'll be a process of finding. Here's the extra power from Russell.
He inches ahead, side by side. How much can Leclerc fight it? Not enough to hang on to it. George Russell retakes the lead again.
Keep an eye on that rear wing. That red light flashing tells us that he's no longer in full deployment, and that allows Charles Leclerc to take the dirty line all the way around. So it is this wonderful game of cat and mouse.
Ferrari back to P1. And I tell you what, Charles Leclerc is playing his cards wonderfully right now.
New overtaking spot.
Russell locks up. Doesn't need that. Does make the corner. Hangs on to it. And immediately back, pass, repass, and now a 3-way battle for the lead. Charles Leclerc takes it back from Russell, and he's looking to the inside. Russell can't get by for long enough. He can take track position, but he can't hold it. And now joining the battle, the 7-time champion of the world, Lewis Hamilton. Problem for Isaac Hadjar, dropping down the order. The man who had his best ever day in Formula One qualifying yesterday is out of the Grand Prix on lap 11.
Come on! Has broken everything.
On board with Isaac Hadjar.
He's lost drive at that point. It's gone into like a hydraulic failure, thrown it into neutral.